White House Chief of Staff John Kelly waits to speak during a White House briefing October 19, 2017 in Washington, D.C. Kelly spoke about the process of the military notifying family members of a death, his own son's death, Afghanistan, and the controversy surrounding the news of U.S. President Trump's phone calls to Gold Star families. Whit McNamee. Getty Images. White House Chief of Staff John Kelly says that he coached Donald Trump on what to say to the widow of a U.S. soldier killed in action, and told him to express to her that her husband had acted honorably in making the decision to accept a dangerous position as a soldier. Included in the advice was a phrase that has stirred controversy in recent days, and one that Mr. Trump has denied he used during the phone call. He knew what he was getting into. Mr. Kelly clarified the context of that statement as well. Speaking to reporters in the White House, he said that he had counseled Mr. Trump not to make the call at all, but that the president had insisted he was doing exactly what he wanted to do when he was killed. He knew he was getting into by joining that 1%. He knew what the possibilities were because we're at war. When he died, he was surrounded by the best men on this earth, his friends. Mr. Kelly said he advised the president to say. Mr. Trump had vehemently denied saying that the dead soldier knew what he was getting into. Florida Representative Frederica Wilson claims to have overheard the conversation between Mr. Trump and the widow, and was the first to tell the press about the contents of the call. Democrat Congresswoman totally fabricated what I said to the wife of a soldier who died in action, and I have proof, Mr. Trump tweeted amid the controversy. Sad the controversy comes 2 weeks after 4 American Green Berets were killed while helping local troops in Niger, where they were helping prepare those soldiers for the battle against terrorist groups in the area. Mr. Trump was initially criticized for what some perceived as a slow reaction to the deaths. Mr. Trump later stirred the pot further by implying that Barack Obama may not have made personal calls to the next Afghan when soldiers died in battle during his presidency. He later indicated that he wasn't sure what Mr. Obama's policy on the matter was. Mr. Kelly noted that Mr. Obama had not called his family when his son was killed in action, but said that it isn't necessarily common for a president to call the grieving family of a soldier. Mr. Kelly said that letters are sent in most cases, but that many presidents tend to forego a call because families generally want to speak with the soldiers that knew their fallen family members instead. More about Donald Trump. White House John Kelly. President reuse content. We use cookies to enhance your visit to our site and to bring you advertisements that might interest you. Read our privacy and cookie policies to find out more. We've noticed that you are using an ad blocker. Advertising helps fund our journalism and keep it truly independent. It helps to build our international editorial team, from war correspondents to investigative reporters, commentators to critics. Click here to view instructions on how to disable your ad blocker, and help us to keep providing you with free-thinking journalism for free. Thank you for your support. How to disable your ad blocker for independent.co.uk. Adblock Plus. Click the Adblock Plus icon, which is to the right of your address bar. On Adblock, click Don't Run on pages on this domain. On Adblock Plus, click Enabled on this site to disable ad blocking for the current website you are on. If you are in Firefox, click Disable on independent.co.uk. Firefox Tracking Protection. If you are private browsing in Firefox, tracking protection may cause the ad block notice to show. It can be temporarily disabled by clicking the shield icon in the address bar. Ghostry. Click the Ghostry icon. In versions before 6.0, click Whitelist Site. In version 6.0, click Trust Site or add independent.co.uk to your trusted site list. In versions before 6.0, you will see the message "Site is whitelisted." Click Reload the page to see your changes. Unblock. Click the Unblock icon. Then click the big power button to whitelist the current website, and its state will be remembered next time you visit the website. Then reload the page. Thank you for supporting independent.co.uk.